morning, everyone. Well, good whatever time of day it is for you. It's morning for me. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're smiling and you're happy to be here. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. Today we're doing another scraps to embellishment video with my pals. I have lots of friends that join me, and there is a playlist where you can click once and see lots of different things. If you want to check them out individually, I have those individual links too, and they are all worthy. They will all inspire you, and amazing crafters for sure. Let's just get into it. So I make embellishments with my scraps, and I like to swap with my friends over on my Facebook group. Some of the content creators are just showing you what they like to create with their scraps. But we would love it. I would love it if you came and joined us. So hit that Ginger's Corner Facebook link and come. You don't have to swap if you don't want to, but if you do, we would open our arms and love to have you. We have swaps in Canada, in Australia. We have swaps in parts of Europe, and it's just amazing. I have captains that help me, and they are amazing. Yeah. So let's just get into it. This week, the theme is Give a Hoot, anything with an owl. And you can see I made some cute little owls. I have this Temu die that I've had for a hot minute, and I wanted to do something a little different. I'm love fall. Fall is my favorite time of year, but I wanted some color. And what better way to use your scraps than to literally just pick a whole bunch of scraps. You can see these are the ones I've been working with. I didn't have any purple left. Like I really didn't. I have a few more red because I do need to make a few more. And I have a whole pile of scraps here. And this is what I use. I'm not lying to y'all when I tell you, here's what I made the leaves out of and some of the eye backings. I use my scraps. I just sit in front of the TV and I cut them out. That's what I do. So I always put one together. Today is no exception. I have inked all my parts, and let's just have some fun. Okay, so I will tell you, the first one I put together, it was a hot mess. But that always happens when I do a new die. This is not a new die to me, but it is the first time I've used it. And so I have to think about it for a minute, and sometimes I put it together wrong. That's what happened to me. Not gonna lie. I didn't think it through, but that's okay. We live and learn. There is a wrong and a right way to put things together. Oh, see, look. Now there's little spots where the wings are. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess out of this. And you just slide it in here. Okay, well, you're supposed to be able to just slide it in there. Apparently not today. Okay, so we put the, well, for lack of a way of saying it, body on the feathers. That's the best way I know to describe it. Then I'm gonna put its eyes on and its little beak, and there are embossed parts to this. And I know you can't see that in the film, but you can see where these parts are supposed to go. So I'm gonna put the beak on. You guys know I'm all about my tools, so my hands are not in the way and I can see exactly where I'm placing it. Now don't be afraid to use your little sticky tools. This one's from the Dollar Tree. There we go. There's that one. And we'll get this one here. I love just sitting and putting things together. I don't know about you guys, but it's just fun, and it just calms me. Now I do have to bring this up close because yours truly is blind as a bat and should wear her glasses, but you know, that would make sense. Why do that? And the reason I put the eyes on first so they have time to dry, because I have to draw on them and highlight them. Let's see here. There we go. And those are glue spots, so hopefully we can make it work. All right, so there we go. Then next we need to put the tree branch on. It's very, very dainty, but very pretty. This is a pretty one. It's one I bought and was very grateful because it was before I started paying attention on Temu, because I do think, while I like all their dies, the smaller ones, they're just too hard for me to put together. I'm not even going to pretend like they're not, because they are. They're a hot mess. All right, so then while that's drying, I'm going to take, and up towards the top here, I'm going to put the little wing hands. I don't know what, there's no official names around here. And we're going to attach these to here first. I found that to be a little easier. Okay. And then I want to take my tweezers and I want to put the heart in the middle. I just think this one is an elegant owl. Is there such a thing? You guys know I love owls. Like, I love them. They are my spirit animal, I think. Come on. Just like, smarter than the paper, Ginger. Smarter than the paper. Yep, I do talk to myself that way. Let's see here. Get this up just like that and then push it down. And I think I might have accidentally tore that a little bit, but that's okay. Nothing little glue won't fix. Ta-da! In case you haven't noticed, there's no professionalism around these here parts. Okay, so there I have my little heart. I thought it was so cute that it's holding a heart. And I was a little worried when I first started doing this. Now see, like on the purple one here, I hope it's reading as purple. I used a light ink because I didn't have a dark enough. Don't be afraid to ink, but use light instead of dark. We always kind of think, I shouldn't speak for everyone else, always think of a lighter ink, but it's very subtle, but it does show. It really, really does. Okay, then we need to put the little headdress on. And I have inked all this as well. Just makes it so pretty. Then let me tell you, I thought this was one of the feathers. It's like a little tiny bloom over here. Now be careful, because I glued mine to my scrap paper here when I was gluing these the first time. Not such a good idea. Okay, and then we've got this one. Okay, but pull it up right away so that it has a chance. Oh, pull it up but leave the flower on there. Has a chance to dry without it sticking to the paper, because it doesn't take long to dry. It really doesn't. While we're waiting on that, I'll put this one on like so. And I think I'm even going to use this. There we go. Ta-da! All we have left are these little leaves, and these are so small, you guys. I did not even bother to ink them. I ain't got that much patience. Ain't got that much. Listen to me over here. At this point, y'all got to be used to it. At least I hope you are. Okay, so there's a leaf. Here's a leaf. And then last but not least, there's this tiny one. And there we go. I think I actually put this one on backwards. Can I get it off? I can. Whoopsie daisy. Seems to be the theme. Let's do it wrong. I still got to put the feathers down here on the branch, like that are covering his feet, I'm assuming is what it's supposed to be like. Just kind of hold this so it won't glue to my paper. And then last but not least, I put the feetsies on. Yep, I said feetsies. It's just how I roll. Like that and like that. And it's all done. Isn't that pretty? I think these are so pretty and very few parts. Oh, I still have to do the eyes. So a lot of these ones, they have so many parts and it's too overwhelming for me personally. Okay, so I'm gonna take my detail pen. This is what's going to bring it to life. And I'm just not every single mark. This does have a lot of embossed marks on it. But I just did a few. I did these ones down here to give it a little definition. And this is just a brown fine tip marker. It's called the Stedler. I don't know what it's called, y'all. It's called something. And so then I went in these feathers. Now maybe I'm gonna have to hold this up so I can see where they are. And I will sit here and mark just the ones up here in its brow. I mean, I could do all the ones in this one. I did it in this one here, and I actually liked it just done in the top. I thought it was more subtle, but this here to me, up on the top, it does add a lot to it. Now, you could do it however you want. All of us are different, right? No wrong way to do it. Okay. Looks like there's one right there I missed and one there. Okay. There we go. So there's that. Now, you could even so much as go and trace all the little definition line work in these. You guys, I'm making 20. That's not going to happen. But you could if you wanted to. Then, oh, I forgot this line right here. We don't want to forget this line. I feel like it kind of helps. Okay, then I took my white marker and I'm just gonna put some eyes in here, right? Just like so, and a little highlight mark, just like so. And then I turn it to the side because I'm right-handed, and I'm just gonna do a little line underneath, which I tried not doing it, but I think this adds a lot to this little owl. Because in the photo, I was kind of frustrated. It looks like there should be a third eye. Like this is the brown piece here. This is the black piece for the eyes here. And then that's it. They should have like an in-between for white, right? So you could do like brown, white, black, or black, white, black, whatever you wanted to do. No, they don't. And I'm not good at this kind of thing right here. So I'm trying to make one swoosh mark if I can and make it not so, I don't know, sloppy. Because these gel markers don't always work the best. There we go. Look how that brings that to life. And then last but not least, I put a little highlight on the heart. Ta-da! All done. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not as good as some of my crafty friends, but I learn from them and I'm inspired from them. And I hope that you are too. All right, I'll put close-ups. Come join us. Sign up starts tomorrow. Be blessed, and I will see you next week. Bye.